Hello and welcome to the Mental Notes with MHub. Today's episode is a part of the special series we're doing in support of the campaign against the anti-drug abuse. So today I'm very honored to be with Mr. Alain, who is the founder of Steps Initiative and somebody who has had a personal struggle with addiction and came out not only as a winner but somebody with light and purpose. So Alain, welcome to our podcast today.
I'm very happy to be here actually. I'm very happy to be here.
I'm very happy to have you as well. So Alain today was willing to share his own personal story through recovery, healing, and also using that, I would say, struggle to create something like hope for others. So before we start, I mentioned that you are the founder of Steps Initiative.
Yeah, true.
Would you be willing to share what Steps is?
Definitely. I'd love to share that. As you said, my name is Alain. Alain. People can call me Alain. Alain, do respect each language. Either you speak English, Kinyarwanda, French, it's alright. My name is Alain Shimimana. I'm 28 years old and I am the founder of Steps Initiative. I can say that Steps Initiative is a youth organization that started when we were in a rehab center, struggling, battling with addiction, mental challenges. Because when you're struggling with addiction, especially substance, you have to have mental problems. So, but lucky me, I am sober, cleaning out. It's been 4 years and a half now. If I remember, if I'm counting well. We started Steps Initiative when we were in a rehab center as a patient, struggling, we asking ourselves, how did we end up here? Why me, Alain, Passy, and others, we were together? Why are we the one here struggling with suicide thoughts, no vision, no hope of living? What did happen to our life actually? So we start tackling why are we here? And we said, we know people are being stigmatizing us, isolating us, judging us that we no longer human, we useless now, we can do nothing, but we can do something. That's was the idea I came up. So we can use the pain, the struggle that we are in to do something very positive. Saying we asking ourselves, what if we go to young adolescents, teenagers, telling them what happened when you do drugs actually. Telling us what happened to us when we were active to drugs and alcohol, so they can be really aware that this alcohol, drugs, heroin, marijuana, and other kind of stuff, it's really dangerous because we'll be sharing it as a first-hand experience. I say we shake the hand with the devil actually, because the drugs and alcohol is the devil.
First of all, I would say congratulations on being 4 years. It's not an easy feat. I know. But allow me to take you back to your journey with addiction. When did it start?
Navuga yuko gukoresha ibiyobyabwenge kwanjye byatangiye nkiri mutoya. Some people know the banana beer called Talama. It's very sweet. It was easy to drink for anyone who is a beginner to drink. So I remember that taste. They organize a like any other alcohol. So niyo nzoga ya mbere nakoresheje mu kanwa. Nk'umwana, curiosity, you see your mom drink alcohol, mom, papa, inshuti. Mu muryango nyarwanda bisa nkaho biri very complicated kubera inzoga isa nkaho ibana natwe mu bihe byose. Twapfushije tunywa inzoga, mu bukwe tunywa inzoga, no kuri graduation abantu banywa inzoga. Twana batirishije tunywa inzoga, you understand? The alcohol is everywhere. Bivuga ngo inzoga iba twishimye tunababaye. Bivuga ngo inzoga ntabwo tugomba kwicikira. Tujya tunagira ikibazo cy'uko bari mu muryango nyarwanda ngo kunywa inzoga utazaba imbwa, those kind of words. Rimwe na rimwe isunikira abana bakiri bato kunywa inzoga. Navuga ko byatangiye gutyo ndangiza primary, numva ko twari dufite akabari, njya secondary. So when I get to secondary school, when you're in senior two, with a room adolescent, you need to be a cool kid. They have a journey of Truth Kigali from Nyamirambe, Some of them, they were smoking weed, but me, I wasn't aware. Narabuburaga sometimes, tugiye gukina kuri football, because ikigo nigagaho nta tere ya football twagiraga tere ya football ahandi. So during that time, they disappeared. So I was always asking, where do you guys go? So I get curious about the guy Namugiye Kukuriki. I remember saying, do you want to join? I was like, wow, it was what I was joining over, very different. I remember. Kijana is in it was a Supra. They were wearing Supra, bambaraga amashati bari dégagé, ibipesi barabiciye kuri iriya sample bakicara bagahagarara inyuma, kujya kurya bwa nyuma, mu ishuri bakinjira nyuma, they were opposite. And we all want to be different. Me too, I was like, man, I want to be in that clique at any cost. So I reached out to that person, bro, can I join you guys when you Mugie? And he told me, do you want to join? I was like, hell yeah, I want to join. So then I went, I have a gaho in Zokavita African gym. Zagoraga 250, 250, 100 francs. Karakaga gafite umufuniko utukura abantu bakuru barakazi cyako nawe nibaza ko
I think I know that. Yeah.
So we went to Jamugashamba, we sipped on it. Me drinking alcohol, it was very normal because my mom did drink alcohol, dad, family member, and Shuti, Abavandi, they do drink alcohol. To drink alcohol, so that's the first day I smoked all the way. Let me be honest with you. I'm not inviting anyone to smoke the weed, but for me, that time, normally I'm shy to persons that I don't know. I don't talk to people, the strangers. Kidding in your coke. So I remember the scenario at that time. I wasn't shy anymore. I had I was very, very steady. Numukobwa natinya. I remember mwitaga peace. Naramutinyaga, naramugenda muganiriza, imbaraga ndazibona. But I can say that ntabwo nari nzi ko ibintu ntangiye nita ngo it's easy, it's a being cool kid, I'm the cool gangster and stuff. Bizarangira after 20 years or something, mbaingiye muri rehab center. Maze imyaka amezi 5 muri rehab center. Ntakaje amashuri, ababyeyi, family, all those consequences. So I want to tell the people who be following this podcast, kuba addicted to the alcohol and drugs ntabwo biza mu munsi umwe, so ukwezi bitwara igihe. So you might start using occasionally, like especially alcohol. You might start saying it's occasionally, it's okay. I'm coping with the stress, I'm coping with the burnout, I'm coping with the depression. People need to understand, especially alcohol, it's an antidepressant. When you do drink alcohol, you feel okay, you feel at easy. It's numbing the problem. People should seek help. It's okay to seek help. That's why we're having this conversation. Nakubwiye ko ntaza kujya kwa muganga ngo nivuze njye muri rehab center mbone counseling mbone nakubwiye ko turi kugenda kintu kiganiro.
That makes more sense. And coming back to the point of alcohol, I also have to mention that even if you turn to alcohol because you're depressed or you're having problems, doesn't make that problem go away. At the end of the day, it's still there.
It's there, and you'll be having a problem and broke at the same time.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll edit that out. And broke at the same time.
Yeah. No, people need to understand that actually.
And broke at the same time and hangover as well. So yes, but I also want to actually hear about what actually prompted you to go to rehab.
Maybe let me put it this way. I had a friend of mine. He's called Danny. He 2016. We met when he was off to a rehab center. So he was telling me the story of a rehab center. Bro, he spent a year in a rehab center. So we were talking. He's a very friend of mine because he saved my life. So I started having a suicidal thoughts. Seeing like I'm no longer a human being. I'm a burden to my family. My mom couldn't sleep. My dad, my young sisters and brothers. So I am a firstborn actually. So you understand what it means. When your dad could say, I wish you could die because you're stressing me out. I'm driving a car, when I'm driving I see you. And can you do me a favor? Can you just do it? Can you die at least? Because I can see you dying anyway, but can you die? And So I started seeing I was getting locked up in cell more than 2 times a month. Like I mean 2 times mean 16 days because I had to spend almost 6 days within a cell at a police station. I dropped out university. Let me say about university. I started university 2015. Yeah, I'm graduating next year. It took me a decades to finish a university. So what I lost everything. I can say I lost everything, family. So I started having a suicidal thoughts. God, I couldn't see myself as a person. I started seeing me as a problem, a burden to my family, community. Because I started stealing my family, selling my stuff. I had no phone, I had no clothes, I had nothing. I said, this actually, I said, I couldn't sleep. It's better if I'm not around. I'll be, I'll be okay because I will not, I will sleep. My family will be at easy. My mom will be okay. My family, everyone will be fine. When I'm exist, I'm a problem because my dad is sleeping. The police they calling. I'm taking your son. You understand how the burden, how very it's. I was trying to quit, but I couldn't because I am a slave of the substance. People need to understand. People who are addicted to any kind of whatever drugs, hobby, they are stuck. They can't figure things out because they don't know what to do. They are no longer in charge. The addiction is in charge. People should understand actually the addiction does speak. Yeah, you talk with it. You say, Alan, you need to drink. Last time you sell your phone, but the laptop, it can give you money. What do you think? I remember the first thing that I saw was my phone. My good phone, my Samsung S8. During that time, it was a very nice phone. I sold it. It was like the addictions told me, Alan, you don't have a work, you don't have money, but you need to drink. You need to smoke. But you have a phone, right? Yes, I said, yeah, I do have a phone. Our phone that's called. You can sell this one and buy small one. It's all what you will be calling. No, it's okay. You will be online. I was like, that's the thing. I sell the phone. But when I saw the phone, nesigurisha laptop, imyenda, ibintu byose kugira ku bintu byamira. Iyo bishize ujya kubya mama, papa, bigashira bagatangira gufunga bakavuga you can't we need to bitangira gufunga ahantu hose bikava ukatajya mu bashuti nkazo inshuti yanjye barambika phone nkaba ndayitwaye keto ipasi numva mbigicibwa let me say like that. But the problem is ntabwo nari nzi ko ndwaye. People here outside, they don't understand people who is addicted to drugs and alcohol, they're sick. They think that it's behavior, barakuroze, nikarande. No one understands that I'm sick. Rimwe na rimwe umutima wawe kugaragaza ko ndavuga ni ntabwo bandoze maybe baranandoze. So it turns out I reached after my I was too tired. I don't know when I say too tired, people think that it was like tiredness, the normal tiredness. I was too tired, frustrated. I can't see where I'm going. I can't see my future. I was figuring they are graduating. Wagiye mu giseka yambaye inyenyeri and me I'm graduating kwa Kabuga transit centers baragufunga buri munsi. I was lost. Young brothers and sisters mine agiye Canada uri aho ngaho. I was like, man, actually it's better if I'm not around. It's gonna give me peace. It's gonna give my family peace. It's gonna give my community peace because I am the problem. Because people have been telling me I am the problem. It turns out I started convincing myself I am the problem. I was planning scheduling kugira ngo mbikore neza ku buryo bitateza ikibazo. So abantu dukoresha substance nta muswa ndabona tuba turi abahanga ku buryo butabaho, abahanga cyane kuri kumanipira abantu no mu buzima busanzwe turi abahanga. Hari uburyo umbwira ngo niba utari umuhanga, how do you run steps initiative from scratch? Because we started with more than one people, but nayisunitse ndi njyenyine kugeza ku rwego iriho. Bitangira gutyo, then mpamagara rwibasira agaterazana. I reached out bro, ntajya kumbwira umva yamirwaga kera ameze fresh nta kibazo mfite. Taza bro, what's up, how's your life, how is ute, yakoraga muri vuba vuba icyo gihe Gisenyi. And he said bro, you need to go to Jenny kujya kwa muganga kabisa. Yes bro, ndajya kwa muganga se bigende bite, bazamfasha iki? Ubundi gihe nararangiye man, I don't have life anymore, I don't have family anymore. No one sees me as a person. I am the problem. I am the burden. I mean, just try your best. Just go. The agenda, ask what's the procedure. How can I come? The problem that I have, but I didn't go there saying that I'm the one who has a problem. No, I said it was as if you were the one who have a problem. But I'm saying, Alex has a problem. He has this behavior and blah blah blah. Navugaga story yanjye ariko nkavuga ko ari undi muntu asking se uyu muntu muramufasha cause nimaze iminsi ndi muri detox mfunze mu rugo gakeya tugenda ndabihutira kubafasha cyane. So I reached out to my family. It was very hard to kubabwira yuko nkeneye kujya kwa muganga muri community nyarwanda. It's very expensive. Ikindi arakubaza muri sale bajya kwa muganga wacitse ukuguru ufite umuriro, icyo babona ni izo behaviors gusa. So bagomba ko bishoboka ko you can and I am slave of this substance. So now I the trigger that pushed me to go to seek for help. I was having suicide thoughts. I was seeing my meat dying slowly, and I was like, I said I need to do something. I'm not dying because I remember I said, "Yes, man, no kunyina ubuzima bwanjye bigenze nyine." So this is the end. No kubuzima bwanjye njyewe abenshi Imana birangiye. So nta cyakunda nta cyakorwa. So figure things out. Nibwo nahamagaye Dani ndamugisha inama mbabwira mzee wanjye nyine kujya kwa muganga bisa nkaho bigorana kubera ntabwo yumvaga ko ari uburwayi. But my mom she approached me asking me how does that thing works. Why? So they ask it muri network yabo doctor say I'm like yabibisabiye kujya kwa muganga. You guys are very lucky. You do it as quick as possible. Yes, nawe icyo ngicyo cyamfashe nuko nagize umuntu mbaza. Ikindi I was too tired and I was having suicide thoughts. And I couldn't let myself die just like that. Yes, I want to do something with my life.
I think I commend you for the bravery you showed to know that you need help and to also ask for help. And I'm so inspired by your story. Moving on, I wanted to come back to this point that's been coming back in my mind. Why Danny? Because I feel like you said you met and then you spent a little bit of time out of contact with him, but why was when you felt like you needed help, why was he the first person?
Well, let me put it this way. Me and then we shared a kind of a moment twiga muri kaminuza CUR Catholic University of Rwanda. It was very close to me. I'm a very social guy. I had money, we could go out, spend, I was there for him. So when the life turns out, and he shared his story, his journey from Kenya, kuza mu Rwanda bikanga akagenda muri rehab center umwaka. So numvaga rero umuntu wa nyawo, numvaga nyine rero umuntu ushobora kunyumva. Ndamuhamagara, I'm like, bro, you need to go to a rehab center kabisa. And boom, I went there, and it works. I can say if it couldn't be the me, I couldn't be here. Okay, miti korikora nyine ko abanyarwanda bavuga, ariko if it couldn't be the me who guided me, who said, bro, you need to seek for help, and he gave me a vision, he gave me hope that I can recover, because he recovered. So I can see if he done his struggle, they win. Me too, I can win, because I knew the peak and my the lowest point was because he shared me the point. So I said, me too, I'm there, guys. So it means let me do as he said.
So I feel like Alain mentioned this. For those who are struggling, is also a living evidence that you
People
can
recover.
win. You can recover and win and emerge from the other side.
If not only for those who are recovering, I know families they don't have hope. They've tried as much as they can. Maybe they're not even trying that much. They think they're trying that much. But people can recover. People can reintegrate. People can be people again. All it takes, just be empathetic to them. Maybe the reason why you're reaching out to them and they're not showing you that they are willing to listen to you, ask yourself, what did I do before I started being empathetic to them? You have been stigmatizing them, judging them, punishing them, discriminating them. Are you think after discriminating someone for a year, isolating everything you have done to him or her, are you think after a year you come back with an empathetic hand? Are you thinking you're going to have, you forget that you have done something? So it means sometimes you can come up with the help too late because you have done something wrong before. So people need to be prepared before, just think before you. I used to say any whatever drug addiction and mental challenges shows, let me put in that way, he's living in a miserable life. Tekereza we noneho nyir'ukubaho umunsi ku munsi, wowe ubirebera inyuma ukabona ubuzima ntabwo ari sawa, hygiene ntabwo ari sawa, nta vision, nta kintu na kimwe afite munsi, ukabona birakubabaje. Imagine we ubwo buzima ureba ukabika kubabaza, we uwo nyir'ubuzima we abaye hate. So nibaza ko turamutse kugerageza kumva ko abantu nabo babaye barushye, twafasha.
That's a very good point. I also wanted to ask you, what are some of the misconceptions that the society, people have in general about addiction?
I think I mentioned it earlier. Na abantu ronga abantu baraturoze karande n'ibyo yigira, byo utapfuye akavaho, ukafite byose. No, addiction doesn't discriminate.
True.
Either you're young, rich, poor, successful, single mother, single father, divorce. Yes, you can say there's some risk factors, but at any age you can be, at any race, any kind, any status, you can be addicted. You can be a doctor and you're addicted to medication. You can be a nurse, those substance abuse. So you can be addicted, doesn't discriminate. So ntabwo rero kuvuga ngo ni karande baramuroze blah blah blah. That's people are sick, need help. All you can do, just offer help. If you cannot offer professional help, just be there for them, listen to them, give them time. Let me put it in this way: everyone who is struggling with addiction or any mental health problem, there is a why.
True.
So you cannot focus on there is a root cause. So if you want to solve the problem, go to the root cause. Don't focus on the reasons and symptoms. Ask yourself, why is this person after decades, 2 decades, and turns out to after 25 years now he's using substance in an abnormal? What did happen actually? If you started asking ourselves the why, we won't fight. If we won't fight with the people, we find the why.
The cause, yeah, that is a very good point. But talking about the root causes, from your own experience in rehab, and also now that you're doing this work with Steps Initiative, are there any patterns that you've noticed with the people who are, suffering from addiction?
or when we start structuring the problem tree of the drug addiction or mental problems that people are facing here in Rwanda, we might generally say there is 1994, the trauma, everything that we went through as Rwandan community.
Yes.
When we say 1994, I'm saying genocide against the Tutsi in 1994. But not only that, that's cannot be the only the root cause. We can say peer pressure, GBV in families, the burnout at work. People burnout, they want to cope with the stress. The boss is stressing the employee, the employer is stressing the boss.
Yeah.
And not only that, we can say the peer pressure, the availability of the substances. Like right now in Rwanda, with 300 Rwandan francs, you can get drunk. 1,000, you get wasted. Yeah, I don't stay in town where people drink the like beers. I go in local. With 1,000, people get wasted.
Yeah.
Totally wasted. With 1,000, you understand? Do you imagine?
Yeah.
And not only that, we can say when it comes to alcohol, it becomes a debate because it's in Rwandan culture. Somehow you are against in culture inzoga isaba umugeni, inzoga ni mucyurabuhoro, inzoga ni ubushuti, ni igihango. When you started targeting the alcohol, you targeting the social life, the culture and everything. That's how it comes out strongly. But for we Gen Z, the mental problems, the peer pressure, it's another thing. It's a huge risk factor to us.
Yes, it makes more sense. So I feel like I want to bring you back to rehab, to your time at rehab, because we talked about your journey with addiction, but now I want to understand your journey through recovery. Because a lot of people go to rehabs, and still they don't get
they relapse and everything.
Yeah.
Oh, I remember the day I went to Sange Rehabilitation Center. I was very lost. I couldn't say things would work out. I was very lost. Very lost in this way. Because I was lost outside. Doesn't mean when I enter this gate I'll see the future again. I was already lost. I wasn't a human. I was lost, frustrated, not sure that I will recover. I was very full of fear. What to expect, because I didn't know what to expect, like fully. I can say the recovery journey started there, entering the rehab center. I met with psychologists, psychiatrist, my nurse, asking him, why are you here? Because I am the one who asked you to come here. They asking me, why are you here? Telling them, I came, struggling at the old story that we said earlier. So, and not only that, when I get to Isangi, I saw that I am not the only one who is struggling. I am in a big league. And when you started thinking, I am the one, I'm the worst. Nije muntu mubi uhari. Uitubona ko undi muntu mubi none wakoze amahano wadaha. Yeah, you will cut. You did a thing. So nagezeyo tangira kubona I am not in ndi jyenyine ndi muri league y'abantu benshi bari struggling. People are struggling silently. People are battling silently. I saw that I'm not alone in these battles. And hageze nsanga umuntu yarambwiye ngo Alain ndakumva. You're struggling. Ndakumva urarushye urananiwe ntukiryama. Ndakumva pe. Ndakumva. People are missing that thing. Ndakumva. No one is understanding. People are busy. People are like they have been there. How can I say? Abantu bihugiyeho cyane ku buryo buteye ubwoba. Ku buryo nta muntu ugishaka kumva undi. Iyo ugiye kumbwira ngo uzi ibibazo mfite, nanjye ndarushye. So abantu basigaye bumva nyine ntatabwa umwanya ngo mwumve. All we need just understand. Maybe you cannot even do anything. Just understand. You don't have to take action. Just understand. Give me your time. Not that much. 30 minutes, 1 hour. Let me share. Let's make a safe space. So nje kwa mganga, mtu anambia, "Nuko dereka cannot see. People can see you good, but you're not good. You're struggling. But you're the one who can see. But me, I understand you struggling. Ntangira Jenny, tujya muri group therapy, one-on-one session, ndasohoka. I remember my family came after 3 months kugira ngo ntahe nagatwabe. No, I cannot come. Ntabwo byakunda. I have to go. And then he goes, how am I going? Where am I going? Ndajya hehe? Kwande? Gukora iki? Whom am I expecting? Ninde muntu uzanyakira? Because I know what I did to my family.
Yeah.
I was very aware what I did to my family. I was aware what I did to community. And I was aware what I did to myself.
Yeah.
I was very scared. I was shaking. I remember going to check on Cordell, telling me, your dad and mom, they will come tomorrow. I was like, no. No. Can we find how can I get another month? Because I'm very frustrated with fear. My dad came, and if you're not ready, it's okay. Just take your time. Let us know when you're ready. Because yaratangiye kumva nawe ko nanjye atari jye, nanjye mbabaye, atari byo nigira, batandoze, nyuma y'amezi 5 ndasohoka nsanga mu rugo banyiteguye, bansasiye amashuka mashyashya, everything, umuje mushyashya, narabyibushye, gained weight. I was almost 9-10. Byibushye meze neza, fresheri, nsa neza. Now I can check on my mirror and say, wow, this is me now. What am I going to do then? Because when I was in rehab, I was structuring like this. But when you go to implementation, things becomes kind of different. Family, they don't trust you because even if you went there, but you did something before you got there. You are not very open to the community because of they knew what you did. You have shame and guilty. I remember namaze nk'amezi abiri ntarasohoka mu rugo, mfite ubwoba bwo kujya mu muryango nyarwanda muri rusange. But muri rehab center nibwo twatekereje steps initiative, because I said we need to find a way out, because we won't stay in a rehab center for the rest of our life. We have to find a way out kugira ngo tugire impamvu yo kuba mu buzima. Bamwe amashuri byaranze, famille ntabwo kwizera, means nta kintu gishoboka. Ariko when we can use this struggle, we can do something. We can be twagira impamvu yo kuba mu buzima natwe. Even if people have been badushyize ku ruhande, hari ibintu bajya bavuga ngo hari indwara zirengagijwe. We know izo indwara hari, but we cannot do anything. Natwe niko tumeze. People use drugs, people are addicted. No one is understanding that we have problems, health problems. Noneho reka ibyo bintu twishyire mu tubareke ko dufite impamvu yo kubaho. Let's be useful. Let's go to young adolescents, tell them what happened with the drugs. Let's advocate for our peers. Tell our inner the true story. We struggle, let's go there. It's enough. Azajya atanga icyizere kuri rubanda ku bantu bose bari gustruggle ko gukira bushoboka. So that was the recovery. So ntangira journey, nibuka ko natangiye nsaba akazi mu rugo, ngerageza mbona biranze kubera the stigma ko nahashize kubihuzahuza. Then I started going to work for steps free. I remember I had 500k on my pocket. I remember the first campaign to 5 schools. It was self-funded. Me with my banner and pull-ups, with speakers, psychologists from where psychopediatrics that, and my cameraman. Let's go make an impact. Let's get a reason to live, bro. We go there, we kick the first school, second school, say, this thing works. It doesn't even commitment, okay, it's me. But I didn't stop the session. Remember, I did 8 months. Kwa mbere nkagenda gufata agafuel energy. Remember, why are we recovering? Kwa gatatu, why are we recovering? Friday, why are we recovering? Bigeraho turabigabanya, jya umpamagara mu gihe wumva utameze neza, mu gihe amarangamutima atameze neza. So I kept reminding myself, why am I recovering? Why and why and why? Kugira ngo kwera ikindi nacitse ku nshuti zose. All those people I know. That they appear with, they smoke, they drink as me, but now bro, I'm not no longer that person. Just do your thing. We will meet later, inshallah. So it's too boredom, too lonely. You just go in your corner. nothing to do, just you and your TV, just with your pen writing everything that which is in your mind. It's very funny kugira ngo ntitekerezaho cyane natangiye kujya niga gufinyora kwa kundi bigisha abana muri primaire handika nkagira gutya kugira ngo nyine keep myself busy, ntangira kujya gusenga menya Imana. Ntabwo njya gusenga, ntabwo nagiye gusenga cause Imana yambonekeye. It was very strategic because I saw the boredom and loneliness could kill me. And the church is a place where you can go, only place. Even if maze kwicunga hano hantu bahamagara ribu mbere yuko bakubwira ati ngwino uzaze tugusengera. They give you natwe nuko twaje, twari abasinzi, twari abasambanyi, twari kubona bakakumva bakagusengera in style like this. So neza ko ibintu byagiye bimfasha, you learn kumenya coping, you can get kumenya kwirinda the triggers. So yeah.
I'm wondering, was there any time throughout your recovery journey where you were tempted to go back?
Okay, I don't share this much, but sometimes I do. I was at Great B Hotel Chill. I had a friend of mine. He called Felix. Now he's a big boss. Kaje kuri Great B Hotel. Yaje Butare. Kuko ni mu rugo. Umva twaranye ku gitanda kimwe. Amafaranga, nanjye ubuzima buraza, he knew the story. But bro, Zaza, you can come to Kigali, see what you can do. You can go to Dubai and find something to work. I will give you tickets and everything. I will host you, bro.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah, man, I'm coming. Ndaza, yumva twari tuziranye nk'inzoga, asigaye afite ride. I was very ashamed. I was just afite imodoka sha. And then to the quick rooftop, quick pool, they were drinking, putting out their drinks. So like, man, this is the moments I used to, but I'm sick. So I started saying, nagize ibyo byiyumviro, but because I learned, and that is cravings, uziza mbere yo gushyira in action, nahise mbwira ngo ndaje gato mpitamo n'ukesi mpita ngenda njya kuryama. Gusa ikindi ni uko ama-anti-abuse urayazi, anti-abuse.
Yes.
Yeah, and narazihoranaga kabisa. Because I was like, man, if I say anything, I won't dream. So rimwe na rimwe we need to say protection, because sometimes hari igihe remixes zirenga kubera nk'umuntu. So nagendanaga anti-abuse. These are feelings nkahita nyine. So now I'm secured for 24 hours.
Yes.
Never mbitekereza. So nigeze ko nigeze no gutekereza ko nahabwa urushinge. You know the shot. Y'ukwezi. But mu Rwanda ntabwo ruboneka, it's very expensive. And nibaza ko just kwimenya, kwikunda, that's the trick. Kwikunda, kumva nawe ko byakubera, umusore mwiza, utunga phone, just as other people. And to be normal, it's very sweet to be sober. It's very sweet. It's kubantu bari addicted, biteye ubwoba. Very, very biteye ubwoba. Biteye ubwoba kubera ko biteye ubwoba cyane kubera ko umaze kubana n'ikintu cyarakuboshye kukirekura biragoye, ufite ubwoba. And for those who use heavy drugs bagira withdrawal symptoms zibabaza cyane. Burya nuko abantu batabizi, abantu bajya withdrawal symptoms za mbere zibabaza ni alcohol. Cravings za mbere zibaho za danger ni alcohol.
Do you remember people talking about so I've met people who actually talk about how their first drink smelled. Imagine remembering the smell and you are on your path to recovery and so for those who are not familiar with anti-abusers drugs, you can explain a little bit what that is.
Let me put it this way. Anti-abuse, it's tablets, ibinini abantu bakoresha mu gihe nshaka kureka inzoga, ariko nkaba ntabitankundiye, ariko ndabishaka. What I do, nzi ko nshobora kunywa ikinini gishobora gutuma ntanywa inzoga, ninzinywa wagira ikibazo cy'ubuzima. So ntangira kuba kuri anti-abuse zifasha abantu kugira ngo batanywa inzoga, kubera ko bamaze gushyiraho boundaries, azi ngo ninzinywa ninywa inzoga hari ikintu kibuga ndaruka ndagira ubwo urababara cyane.
The first sip, melanali,
ushobora kujya no mu bitaro kabisa.
And actually, birantunguye cyane ko you were willing to take them, because one of the challenges to fit even in Rwanda, they do know they have all those anti-abuse drugs, but they don't want to take them.
Actually, you should understand, people are not motivated.
Yeah.
Ngo rehabilitation cyangwa ikorwa nabi, because it's a forced rehabilitation. Abantu bajyana muri rehab center, bajyana muri treatment ku ngufu. No one has impamvu yo kujya kwivuza. And that's why we came up with solution. The solution like this, before bari hari ikibazo cy'uko abantu bajyana muri rehab center ku ngufu. Like uyesanga rehabilitation center icyizere. That's why we encourage families who have abantu bafite ikibazo cya addiction, reach out to us. Umuntu kinabura ni motivation, the why akeneye gutanga iyo treatment. Ikindi kinabura ni ukumuha icyizere cy'uko bushoboka. He have seen amajana y'abantu bagerageje izo treatment bagafailinga. Ntabwo ajya yumva impamvu bafailinze, wafata gufailinga gusa. So niyo mpamvu iyo uhuye n'aba lived experience ugahura nanjye Alain, I am the evidence that your treatment irakora. Means okay, bizakunda bya bintu. So, and aba motivated, akagira na courage yo kugira gute kujya kwa muganga. Not only that, iyo ugiye no kwa muganga turagukurikirana muri rehab center. Ikindi iyo uvuyeyo tuba turi kumwe. Challenges you navigating, we are together with you. Families bitagenda, we are together with you. Iyo challenge mu Rwanda yari ihari kubera ko abaganga bavura santé mentale na rehab center baricaye, ntabwo bari buze muri community, but we nushaka uri Gatsibo, we are coming.
Wow, that is a very good thing. But also, is there anything you want to tell to the families, to the community as a whole?
People who do use drugs, they're human beings as you. Abantu nkawe barakunda, baranga, barishima. They crave for friendship. Kubahana, kubastigmatiza, kubatuka, kubafunga, ntabwo bizasubiza ikibazo. Nta gisubizo kirimo, ahubwo igisubizo ni igiherere. Kiroroshye. Abo bantu tubafate nk'abantu. Ubwo bari mu kibazo tubitaho, tubazirikana, tubakunde. I know it's very complicated. People with drug kubitaho, we are very complicated people. I understand. Ariko twabaye complicated kubera ko mwatugize complicated. So njya mbwira abantu ngo niba jyewe nshobora kurwara malaria, mukanyitaho, mukambwira sawa imiti, mukantekera agasosi like the soup, mukayinzaniraho ndyamye, how come nagize ikibazo cya addiction? Mubikoraze nka malaria kandi nanjye ndarwaye. So umuntu nkanjye nuko ndwaye, nuko mfite ibimenyetso bitandukanye bya malaria. So ibimenyetso mfite nuko mfite izo behaviors. So icyo nsaba umuryango muri rusange nuko nubwo umuntu ari complicated, yabatesheje umutwe nk'uko mubivuga, ariko ni umuntu. Gutesha umutwe ni symptoms uko afite ikibazo. Ahubwo rero tumwegere, tumube hafi, tumujyane kwa muganga aho mudashoboye. MHAB irahari, steps irahari, any other clinics irahari.
That is very impactful, and I love that you highlighted how addiction is a disease. It is a disease, and you have to be taken as one. And also, from our conversation, one of the things I can add is that the first thing you have got to do is to try to understand, because
that's the key.
So, I feel like your turning point when you went to rehab, and that you felt like it was actually gonna work, was when somebody told you, I see you, I understand you, and I see that you're tired, and I'm here for you. So
do you imagine when you're too tired, and no one is seeing that you're tired, and you're tired?
So
I want to say about the suicide, the suicide feelings and memories, and people commit suicide because they are too tired. They cannot handle the way they are holding, and there's no one else who's there to help them, to understand and comfort them. So they are lost. They see the committing suicide. They see it as a solution, not as not as a problem. For you, it's a suicide. For me, it's a normal death. It's a solution, a lasting one. I know 100%. If I die, I will sleep. I will not get locked up. I won't be a problem to my family, to the community. This problem will be solved.
Yeah. At the end of the day, you want to rest. Like, I'll be resting forever.
Yeah, forever. I won't get this kind of problem.
Yes. So when I say that we are here for those who are struggling, we are here as Steps, as MHub. We see you, we understand you, and whenever you need us, we're here for you. Now, moving on. Let's talk on this campaign, anti-drug use campaign that we started Monday on 16th of June. What do you hope to achieve as Steps Initiative? MHub, since we're collaborating. And
as we are covered, people need to be aware. I think prevention is everything. It's scientifically proven. We can do treatment, but we treat people who are already affected.
Yeah.
So people need to be aware that drugs and alcohol is very dangerous to your health, to family, to community, and we need people to be aware. This problem exists. We need to do something earlier, as quick as possible.
Yes.
You might say, me, I don't have a problem, but your neighbor does. You might say, my son doesn't have a problem, but your family that has a problem. Actually, how he has a problem. And you can offer support, as Danny supported me, understood me, and guided me to a rehab center. So all we willing to achieve is, first, people need to be aware that drugs and alcohol are here. They are not going anywhere. Period. Either we accept it, say we don't see it. We need to understand that drugs and alcohol will be here. We will be living with it. Kabiri nuko abantu bakeneye kumva ko abantu bafite ikibazo cyo gukoresha ibiyobyabwenge, addiction ari abantu nk'abandi. Nabo ni abantu. Yes. Bakeneye kwitabwaho emotionally, ubuzima byose. Nabwira ko abantu nk'abantu bakoresha heroin injection baba bari muri risk zo kwandura HIV, hepatitis, because they're exchanging needles. Bari kubinywera ahantu hatari, they're using in an unsafe way. Bari gupfa, abantu barapfa. I have a couple of my friends, they are dead because of the overdose. Abandi barafunze. So bamenye ko nabo ari abantu kandi nitutabitaho biraba bibi cyane. Ahubwo twibaze ngo ko tutababona aho bagenda mu muhanda bari kandi barahari, bari hehe? Kuki badashaka kugufasha? We have been stigmatizing them, we have been isolating them, judging them, putting them as a problem, as if they are problem, and the problem is not the problem. Problem is not them, the problem is the problem.
Yes.
So I wish people in this campaign, people need to be aware. That's the first. That drugs and alcohol, they are there. They are here with us. They are not very far from us. Two, people use drugs are human beings too.
Yes.
They need treatment, they need care, they need everything as you do. They have vision, but they're stuck. Let's take care of them.
Let's take care of them. I love that. So we've had a lot of national campaigns against drug abuse, and now we have two less. What do you think can be done differently so that the message that we're giving hits home, not only to the youth but also to the families as well?
I think the message is gonna be the same. Everyone need to be aware. We have been doing campaigns. Even next year we do campaigns. Even the following year we do campaigns. But I can say I have seen things changing each year, especially to people with drugs. They have been now that people have started seeing it. Maybe I think it's the reason why I started speaking out. I bet because people have seen it. People have been isolated within their family. They're having that person struggling. But when you started speaking, people saying, "Oh, I'm not alone."
Yeah.
Started seeking help. That's why the numbers are increasing. So it's everyone's responsibilities to be aware of drugs and alcohol. It's everyone's responsibilities to take care of people with drugs.
Yes.
Let's do this. Let's student, please. I know, I don't know where you are. I don't know where you are. I don't know where you belong, any country you are, but I know you know people who, you know a person who is using drugs right now. I know you know a person who is using alcohol in an unsafe way. Please, don't judge, don't stigmatize, just understand. Just be empathetic. Sometimes a listening ears can be a good medicine. That's what it takes. Maybe it's him, but tomorrow it can be your sister, your young brother, your mom, your uncle, or you. Be aware.
I love that. It's everybody's responsibility. Yeah. So I feel like we've had such an insightful conversation.
A very good one.
A very good one. Thank you so much for being honest, for being brave, for being courageous.
Yeah.
I actually learned so much from this conversation that I've learned from school. So
Yeah, absolutely. That's why you're my next part.
yay! So you are doing great work, and I don't know if people tell you that, but you're doing great work. And we see it, we notice it. And I commend you for taking the time to come here, to having this conversation with us. And before I leave, is there anything you want to say?
I think I said it. Yeah, people just listen to what I say. Yeah, they will find everything.
Yes. So thank you so much for tuning in to the Mental Notes. This was our last conversation through the journey of addiction and recovery, and we actually urge every single one of you to help us, come with us in this campaign of anti-drug abuse